If we wanted to find the midpoint of a line segment, then how would we go about doing that? First of all, what is the midpoint? The midpoint of a line is the point where lies halfway between the 2 points. This is my y-axis, and this is my x-axis. So that is our line segment. And suppose this is point 1 and this is point 2. In general terms, the coordinates of point 1 and 2 are, well, point 1 will just be x1 and y1. For point 2, similarly, it will be x2 and y2. Now in midpoint, we can simply label it as M, and in the same fashion, the coordinates of M will be M, X, and let's say M, Y. Now, how do we get MX and MY? In the X direction, let's draw a line. The MX will be here, and in the X direction, it will be in the middle between points 2 and 1. And in the Y direction, which is the vertical, let's do the same thing. This point here is our MY, which will be halfway between point 2 and point 1 in the vertical direction. And since we know that the midpoint is exactly halfway between the points, our MX will just be average of the two X coordinates. This point here is our x2, and this point here will be our x1, x2 plus x1 divided by 2. And similarly, our my will be y2 plus y1 over 2. Which means, to get the midpoint, we are adding x coordinates together and dividing by 2. Then, for the midpoint in the y direction, we are adding the y coordinates together of the 2 points, also halving it. So we can rewrite the midpoint as M is equal to our MX. Our MX was this, so I'll just rewrite the 1 first. x1 plus x2 over 2, and we have our my, which will be y1 plus y2 over 2. And that's all there is to finding midpoint, the line segment. So as an example, let's say our point 1 is 1, 1, and our point 2 is at 7, 11. We want to find what the midpoint is. Our midpoint in the x direction, or mx, will be x1 plus x2 divided by 2. our x1 will be 1. Our x2 is 7. And then we divide that by 2. So 1 plus 7 will be 8. Divide by 2, which gives us 4. And our midpoint in the y direction will be y1 plus y2. Divide by 2. Our y1 is our y coordinate of 0.1, which is just 1. And then our y2 is 7, all over 2. We have 1 plus 11, which is 12, divided by 2, which gives us 6. And we know that our midpoint is mx, my, and we have 4, 6 as our midpoint. If you found this lesson easy to understand, please subscribe, comment, and share with anyone who may find this useful. And if you want to watch another related video on lines, then you can click here. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one.